President-elect Barack Obama made it official on Thursday when he made a speech and said specifically that he favors a massive new economic stimulus plan to help the U.S. economy.
Now, I don't believe it's too late to change course, but it will be if we don't take dramatic action as soon as possible.
We're on top of it here at Gallup. Our polling Tuesday and Wednesday night shows that a majority of Americans, 53%, support the idea of a $775 billion new economic stimulus plan. We put those numbers in the question to be passed as soon as possible after Obama takes office. Just 36% oppose it. The rest don't have an opinion. So that's about a 17-point margin in favor of the plan as opposed to opposition for the plan from the American public. There is a predictable difference by party in support for the plan, not a great shock. Republicans way less likely to say they support it than Democrats or independents. This may reflect the fact that Republicans are not excited about any new government spending, and also the fact that the plan is being pushed by the Democratic president-to-be, Barack Obama. Interestingly, we also ask Americans about 4 specific elements that could be included in the plan, and for 3 of those, support's even higher than support for the overall plan. Look at the numbers here. Over 3/4 of Americans support the idea of big new spending by the federal government on infrastructure if it's going to create jobs. That would be for bridges and highways and power grids. About 3/4 of Americans support the idea of tax incentives for businesses if those tax incentives would create jobs. And just a little under 3/4 support the idea of tax cuts, $500 for individuals, $1,000 for couples for most Americans. Note that we did make these very positive in the way we read them to kind of put the best light on them. And sure enough, when you emphasize creating jobs and the dollar amounts of tax cuts, as we did, we get large amounts, large percentages of Americans who support them. The only element that we tested that didn't do so well, taking federal money and giving it to the states to make up for budget shortfalls, just under half of Americans say they think that's a good idea. Bottom line out of this, Barack Obama has the support of a majority of Americans as he begins his push to get Congress to pass a massive new economic stimulus plan. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, editor-in-chief of the Gallup poll.